YouTube. WittyButter here, and we are back in Pokemon Flora Sky, and we're about to take on the Elite Four. Now, how we're going to go about this is that, well, for now you can just watch me give myself rare candies. Oh, I'll explain it in a minute, actually. Rare candies, leveling us up. I did a lot of item farming, and it turns out you can get rare candies from those Rock Smash rocks. So I got quite a few, and now we're level 96. And guess what? The Elite Four is still a freaking challenge. And that's an understatement. Yeah, these are all of our stats. I also got Sand Attack back on her, because otherwise I cannot do it at all. It would be pretty much impossible or incredibly hard for me to do it without Sand Attack. It still makes it hard with Sand Attack, but you know. Anyway, yeah, how we're going to go about this, as you may have noticed, this is a relatively short video for the Elite Four. I have decided that every member of the Elite Four will be in different videos, and I'm going to release 3 of those videos today. That'll be the first 3 members of the Elite Four, and I'm going to release the final 2 videos in 2 days, like I usually do. The final 2 videos will be the final member, which will be the hardest, and the champion, which is incredibly hard. I have done practice runs. I haven't recorded it yet, but you know. I'll be recording that later, and probably screaming my head off. It's probably best I'm not doing this live, isn't it? Yeah. So that's how we're doing it, and, you know, I'm doing it this way because some of the Elite Four videos are going to be much longer than others, and I think it's unfair to just expect you guys to watch, like, half an hour of battling. I know I kind of did that in the mini-game thing, but at least that was relatively not repetitive and tedious for you to watch. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it, and I hope that's alright. Yeah, let's focus on the battle. Bertha is the first member. You see, her name is B, and then Earth, and then A. The Earth bit points to the fact that she trains ground-type Pokemon. Random obvious trivia of the day. But yeah, this Golem has a move called Self-Destruct. Very much more powerful version of Explosion, I think. It's one of the 2. Yeah, she sometimes used it, and it killed Pamela in 1 hit. So that was very annoying. And yeah, see, even at level 96, Pamela still isn't the strongest in the world. She can still be taken down quite easily, and we still have quite a challenge. And if you think about it, we actually do battle trainers that are stronger than the Elite Four after the Elite Four. So it's going to be interesting when I do videos for the post-game. Yeah. Oh, and during the credits of the game, after I beat the champion, I will talk about what games will be next, even though the series won't end. Just that way you'll have more time to think about it, or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, but that'll be in 2 days anyway, that'll be on Monday. So, yeah, that's something. Yeah, Gliscor. Sorry, I got drifted off. Gliscor. Lots of people like Gliscor. Very popular. Mainly because he's in the anime and he's one of the quirky Pokemon. He's like, Score! I think. Score? For some reason in my head, I'm saying it with a drawl. Like the Fishman. In H.P. Lovecraft's Shadow over Innsmouth. Obviously, it's a book, so I don't know what they speak like, but in my head, they speak kind of like that, like in a drawl. Stranger! Like that. I know. Yeah. Slightly iffy in my head, I'll admit. A bit country. Nothing against the country accent, but, you know, I'm not... how can I go about this without offending people? Gliscor is a ground-type and a flying-type Pokemon. Right, okay. It's also purple. Bet you didn't know that. Okay, yeah, all of Bertha's team use Earthquake, which is not as bad as I thought it would be. Earthquake barely does much damage to me, so, yeah, bit of luck there. And I guess that does go to show that Pamela is getting stronger and progressing. you know. Yeah. It's good. It's good. We don't actually need to use Sand Attack in this battle, but you'll see why we do in the next 2 battles, which are in, obviously, 2 separate videos. But you'll see when you actually watch those videos. That's what I'm getting at here. Yeah. Right, okay. Next up is Crocodile, the grumpiest grumpy of the Grumpytons. Yeah, I don't even know what that was. It sounds like a child's book. The grumpiest grumpy of the Grumpytons. I should write that book. I'll be... No, I don't think it'll go well. No. Okay, anyway. Uses Earthquake as usual. I go with, Rock Smash, I think? Yeah. Oh, actually, I should probably talk about my strategy for each of these battles. In this battle, my strategy was generally, if it's not immune, if it doesn't resist Secret Power, use Rock Smash to try and lower its defense. Or get a critical hit with Rock Smash, like I do there. That's nice too. And, yeah. If I can lower its defense, and then Secret Power will do a lot more damage, which is great. Swampert is a horrible, horrible beast that tore through Pamela so many times. Yeah. Not a fan of it, so I do Sand Attack it. Despite me saying I don't use Sand Attack in this episode. Sand Attack doesn't really come into play anyway, because even though I lower its accuracy, it just curses itself, which is... It doesn't... Those stat boosts it gives itself don't really come into play much at all, and I think I get a critical hit here. I know that it took me about 20 attempts at this to get a critical hit on it. Yeah, okay. All of the other Pokemon in her team I could take down without a critical hit. Swampert? No way! It was so annoying. Anyway, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it, as always. So, yeah. That's 1 down. 4 to go! So, well, I can't really say adieu, because it's not really the end of today's videos. I guess, goodbye for now. I'll see you in the Elite Four Part 2!